What's going on, everybody? Kennybomb is in the building, and WWE 2K24 has finally been unleashed. Now, the first time we saw this game, a lot of us noticed that it looked very similar to WWE 2K23, but after seeing the footage we saw today, I think we know exactly why, so we gotta talk about it. But first, it's giveaway season, and this is going to be a big one because I'm giving away a current gen console. That's an Xbox Series X, a PlayStation 5, or a Steam Deck. All we got to do is hit 30,000 subscribers before this game comes out. We did it last year, so we can definitely do it. If we don't hit 30,000, if we get about 28, I'll give away 2 copies of the game. So drop a like on the video. That's all you got to do to spread the word, and smash that subscribe button if you don't want to miss any updates on WWE 2K24. Now let's get into it.
Run, boy, they coming on.
So even though the game looks pretty much identical to the way it looked last year, they added a lot of new match types and a lot of new features. One of those features that I'm most excited about is this ramp-facing camera, and we got a good look at it today. This was posted by BL00D on the website formerly known as Twitter, and it gives us a good look at the Women's Royal Rumble match. So this is the same camera angle we get in games like No Mercy, Here Comes the Pain, AEW Fight Forever has it, and I don't know if I'm biased because this is kind of the camera angle I grew up playing with those games, but I think this one feels a lot better than that side camera view. And even if the game does look the same, adding this camera angle is going to make it feel a lot better. Now, as far as the arena, I really don't like the modern day arenas with those big LED screens, so I can't wait to see what it looks like in some of the old school arenas. But let's go ahead and move on to the next one. So this was posted by BL00D as well. We finally got updated Trish Stratus. Now there's actually a picture here of Trish Stratus as well, and her model definitely does look a lot better than it always did. I don't know what it was, but back in the day, it seems like the women's models, they just couldn't get them right. And this year, it looks like they're still kind of suffering with Bayley, but I think this is the best Trish Stratus has ever looked in a wrestling game. We'll get a better look at her as we go along. But here's the next thing. This was posted by BL00D as well. We heard that the elevators would be in this game and they would work. Now, largely, from what I understand, the backstage arena is pretty much the same, but they did kind of add more functionality to it with things like this elevator. There's some glass you could break. You can kind of take drinks out of the soda machine and peg your opponents in the head with them, which we'll definitely get to, but I think it's pretty nice. It's kind of strange the way they walk out looking like teammates. Definitely looks goofy, but you know what? I don't mind it. I like goofy stuff in my wrestling games. Now, we're going to get to super finishers. This is BL00D as well, so he's been on X going crazy. Now, the super finishers. Let's take a look at it. We see Cody Rhodes hits 1, picks him back up. 2, picks him back up. 3, classic Cody Rhodes. Now, that's our super finisher. Look at Roman Reigns' head. That's something we're definitely going to get to as well. But with the super finishers, I think it's a really cool concept. We'll see a lot more cool ones later, but I don't like the effect on it. Oh, yeah, I know y'all don't like when people complain or whatever. You can probably turn it off, and I'm hoping you can, but I just don't like the distortion on that. Let me know how y'all feel about it in the comment section. It looks like that flash I used, but they used a little bit too much. Got to use it in moderation, guys. All right, so next we have, from the SmackDown Hotel, a better look at this Trish model. Now, she put out a statement on this. I guess her fans were complaining to her about how she looked in the game or something, because she said they finally got it right, and it was much requested. So, you know what? They really did. This looks just like Trish Stratus does today. Her model looks on par with all of the other superstars, so you definitely love to see it. Let's go ahead and move on to the next thing we saw. So this is from Deej, King Deej JJ. Super finishers have always been a cool thing to witness in WWE match. Now you can use super finishers in WWE 2K24, and this gives us a look at some of the super finishers. Here's Cody Rhodes' super finisher without that funky flash thing. So that shows you will be able to turn them off and on. Here's one for Randy Orton. One of the most beautiful finishers in the business. Gotta love the punch, simple and easy. Looks like Bayley has one. So some of them are definitely a lot more extreme than others. Here's Rhea Ripley's. And you could trigger the pin on that too. Great addition to the game. I think the super finishers are going to be harder to kick out from too. So adding the pin animation there could be dangerous. Now we see Zelina Vega, who actually does look amazing as well. First glance, you can't really tell which one is the real woman and which one isn't. But yeah, she looks great. Probably a better model than she's ever had too. I'm sure she's happy to have that fit in the game also. So shout out to Zelina Vega. And shout out to WWE Games Attires as well, who posted that. Now we got probably the best super finisher we've seen so far. Seth Rollins curb stomp from the top rope. Pretty much steps on the guy's necks. So we see how you can activate it. You see the electricity with the right trigger and A. Shout out to them for using Xbox too. But he stands up. Foot to the neck. Boom. Ooh, definitely the nastiest super finisher we've seen so far. 10 out of 10. And then we see V posted this. I don't know where he got this footage from, but it is hilarious. Just throwing weapons all over the place. That's going to be a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun. Just some crazy weapon mechanics like we've seen in some other games, we'll just say. And we see the refs. So we have actual refs in the game. Shout out to Daphne, the Starstruck on X. We see the refs have been updated. We finally got real life wrestlers in this game. Hopefully they got rid of that NPC Angelo Dawkins referee from WWE 2K24. But shout out to Kato Valentine, who pointed out that the referees actually had better animations this time as well. So it looks like they went all out for this special guest referee match. And you know what? You love to see it. You love to see it for the refs as well, because they're just as important as the wrestlers in the ring. Let's get to that. And we see a simple return, but a great return. The Undertaker can pull the straps down again. Now, other wrestlers can pull the straps down also, but we don't know who those other wrestlers are. Brian Williams said this would be specific to certain wrestlers, but again, we really don't have a list on who could do this and who can again. You would imagine Undertaker, Kurt Angle, Big E Langston, maybe Chad Gable. We'll see. But shout out to Joe Matchups, who posted this. And now we have from What's the Status, who he got from Vice Versa. Boo! Yay! Boo! As y'all can see, like that meter, it like fills up faster every time you finally get it going. Now there's apparently 3 ways this could go. Bianca Belair could win it if Io Sky messes up. Io Sky could win it if Bianca Belair messes up. Or I guess if they hit them in succession where it's good, they get to this dueling thing that they usually do on TV. Let's see if they show it here. The ref needs to get out of the way though. He's ruining the shot. Come on, ref. So Sami Zayn won that one. Now, boom, that's the third option where they both start duking it out. And you can only do this 1 time per match. So this is very interesting. I think it plays out good. I'm not mad at the meter they put on there. It looks like it can get pretty hard though when it starts moving fast. So, whoa, that was kind of crazy. I'm excited to test this out on this feature. All right, so next up we have from Smack Talks. Man, I was in here. I probably watched this like 30 times. You see how the trash can just flies out. Randy Orton with the trash can out of nowhere. I gotta see it one more time. Boop. That's going to be really fun in a 4-way or a triple threat match, just to come up out of nowhere, or even a tag team match. You knock the other guy down over there and come get this guy, just throw a trash can at his head. And probably my favorite update of them all, as y'all can see, Stone Cold Steve Austin is bloody red. If you look at the blood on his head, you can see it kind of spill down to this side. You can see it dripping down on his face over here. You can see the blood on his chest, and not only that, the blood stains the ring as well. Let's see if we can actually get a look at that. Oh, you can see the blood on the back of his head also. So it looks like he might have been laying down and it was actually dripping down to the back of his head. You can see the blood on the floor outside of the ring right there. Beautiful addition. I know a lot of people don't want to say it, but AEW Fight Forever had to have something to do with this because they came out swinging this time. What was AEW Fight Forever missing? Match types. What did WWE 2K24 bring us? More match types. AEW Fight Forever had these crazy weapons you could throw. Boom, we got it in 2K24. They had the blood flowing on the wrestlers and in the ring. Boom. WWE 2K24 brought it as well. So it looks like they're bringing everything we love about that game and trying to put it in this game. Now, of course, we got some other things here, but these are the things that spoke to me the most. These are the things I'm most excited about right now. And this was a limited build, so we didn't even get to see everything yet. I can't wait to see what we get from My Rise. I'm hoping they actually fixed a lot of things in that mode, but I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But shout out to the creators who put out this content. We definitely do appreciate your work. And I do want to give a shout out to Steve OG as well, who's trying to get to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. He has a video of WWE 2K24 up here where he's playing the Royal Rumble with a lot of other creators. So y'all make sure y'all check that out. Subscribe to Steve OG's channel. Drop a like on this one and smash that subscribe button as well. But what do I think about the ambulance match and the gameplay in 2K24? Check out this video if you want to find out. Bomb Squad, let's get to that.